Good morning, everybody. This is the midterm exam review worksheet, Science for Grade 6 at the International School of Innovation. Let's start with question number 1. Indicate the true statement or statements and correct the false one or ones. First one, Haider. Mammals are viviparous animals, true or false? This is true. Thank you, Haider. Moving to 2. The albumin in the egg supports the developing embryo with oxygen. Celia?
False.
False. What's the correction of this?
The albumin in the egg supplies the developing embryo with water and proteins.
Okay, the albumin in the egg supports the developing embryo with what? Water and proteins. Thank you, Celia. Moving to part 3. Malak, the life cycle of butterfly includes egg, larva, and adult stage only. False. What's the correction of this?
The life cycle of butterfly indicates egg, larva,
Includes egg.
larva, pupa, adult.
Excellent. Egg, larva, pupa, and adult stage. The life cycle of butterfly includes egg, larva, pupa, and adult stage. Moving to 4. Shahid. The embryo gets nutrients and oxygen from the mother's body through the umbilical cord. True. Thank you. Moving to 5. Yes, Jad. The fully grown larva is called a caterpillar. True or false? This is true. Okay, whenever it's false, you have to write a complete answer, complete sentence. You have to write the sentence completely and corrected. Okay? Moving to question number 2. The figures below show the reproduction in Hydra and bacterium. Figure 1 represent reproduction in Hydra, and figure 2 represent the reproduction in a bacterium. Question number 1. What is the mode of reproduction in both figures?
Asexual reproduction.
Asexual reproduction. That's it. Thank you, Heba. Asexual reproduction. Moving to 2. Which figure represents binary fission and which one represents budding? Yes, Razan.
The binary fission represents the bacteria and the budding.
Which figure? Bacteria. Figure number 1 is? Figure 1 is?
Budding represents the hydra.
Okay, figure 1 here budding, while figure 2?
Is binary fission.
Figure 2 represents binary fission. Thank you, Razan. Moving to Jamil. List the different steps of the reproduction that occur in figure number 2.
A. Cell organoids and DNA is replicated.
Okay, this is the first step. Second?
Cell wall and plasma membrane begin to divide.
Okay, divides, yes.
C. Cross wall forms completely around the DNA.
Okay, 4.
D. Cell separate.
Okay, that's it. So, different steps are cell elongates and DNA is replicated. This is the first step. Second step, cell wall and plasma membrane begin to divide. 3. Cross wall forms completely around the divided DNA. The fourth step is cells separate. Thank you, Jamil. Moving to question number 3. The diagram below represents the egg of a hen. Label the different parts. Muhammad Jawad. Part A represents what? A represents albumin. B, Muhammad Jawad also represents what? Airspace. Moving to Hassan. C represents what? Shell. C. While D, Hassan also represents shell membrane. Moving to Sharif. E.
Egg yolk.
Egg yolk. F. Also Sharif.
Strand of white.
Strand of white. محمد فخوري. G.
It stands for Excel.
Excel. Thank you, Muhammad Jawad. Thank you, Muhammad Ali. Thank you, Hassan. And thank you, Sharif. Moving to. Give the functions of the ports A, D, and D. Function of the port A. Yes, Majid.
A. It feeds the development embryo with water and nutrition.
And
And nutrition.
nutrients. Okay, moving to D. The function of port D. Yes, you, Cayman.
They protect the egg and support. They protect the developing embryo and support the egg.
Okay, that's it. Port E. Ahmad. Okay, thank you. So the functions are A. It feeds the developing embryo with water and protein. They protect and support the egg. A is the food supply by the developing embryo. So let's move to question number 4. The figure below illustrates a certain process that takes place during sexual reproduction. First question, Ali, read it please. Question number 4. Okay, what's the name of this process? Fertilization. Excellent. Thank you. Moving to Adam. Part B. Second part. What does it say?
Describe what happens in each of the following pictures.
Okay.
B, C, and D.
Okay, can you describe it, please?
Letter A.
Yes.
Any sperm cell approach the ovum and surround it.
Okay, this is the first step. 2.
Letter B. Only one sperm cell succeed in flushing the membrane of the ovum.
Okay, the last letter of the last event. Yes.
C. The nucleus of the ovum
Yes.
combines
Yes.
with the nucleus of the sperm cell to form a zygote.
Okay, that's it. Thank you. So the different steps they are: first, give the name of this process. It's fertilization. Second, describe what happens during the following steps. First, many spermatozoa, sperm cells, approach the ovum and surround it. Second, only one sperm cell succeeds in crossing the membrane of the ovum. 3. The nucleus of the ovum meets with the nucleus of the sperm cell to form what's known by a zygote. Moving to question number 5. Observe the following figure, then answer the questions that follow. First question, what does each of the stages 1, 2, 3, and 4 codes for? 1, as we know, it codes for the egg cell, our egg stage. Second stage is, yes, Razan? Larva stage. Third one, Muhammad Ali, is pupa stage. Fourth one, Jamil, is the adult stage, where we have the butterfly adult stage. These are the stages. What do we call the fully grown form of the stage number 2? The fully grown form of the larva is, Muhammad Jawad? Caterpillar. You have to say, or you have to describe in a paragraph what happens in the stages 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the first stages are egg, larva, pupa, adult. What do we call the fully grown form of the stage 2? Muhammad Jawad said caterpillar. The last part is you have to write a small paragraph that describe the events that occur during the different stages of the life cycle of the butterfly. Yes, Shahid?
The first one is the egg stage.
Yes, what happens?
The eggs are laid on the leaf of a plant.
Okay.
First, the eggs are laid on a leaf of a plant.
Yes.
Second, a worm-like creature hatched out of the egg.
Yeah.
Then, the larva is growing rapidly. The fully grown larva is called the caterpillar.
Okay, can you continue, please, Celia?
Pupa stage, this is the resting stage. The caterpillar spins a cocoon around its body and also fastens its cells to a plant with silk thread. The caterpillar inside the pupa changed into a butterfly. Pupa camouflages to hide from predators. The adult stage.
Other stage, yes. Adam.
The other stage. In this stage, the baby butterfly emerges from the pupa and transforms into an adult butterfly.
Okay, that's it. So the different stages. The first stage is egg stage. The eggs are small and have variety of shapes. The female butterfly lays the eggs on the leaves, and after 6 to 7 days, a worm-like creature hatches out of the egg. This is what happens during the egg stage, Hassan. During the larva stage, this is the active stage. The larva eats and grows rapidly. The fully grown larva is called a caterpillar. Pupa stage, this is called the resting stage. The caterpillar spins a cocoon around its body and also fastens itself to a plant with a silk thread. The caterpillar inside the pupa changes into butterfly, pupa camouflage to hide from predators. And the last stage, which is the other stage, in this stages, the baby butterfly emerges from the pupa and transforms into an adult butterfly. Okay, everything is okay right now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.